Lucy, come. Chewie, come now. Chewie, move now. Go on, on you go. There you go. There's other dogs there, so we better get them out of the way quickly. This is our second walk today in the Fairy Village Woods. Cool. Well, I thought I'd give them a chance to have another little walkies before bedtime. Because I have another walkies before bedtime. Well, it's not raining. But this is another walkies before that walkies. So there you go. Slight correction on earlier. When I said earlier that the WHO said the death rate is 0.05, that's for people under the age of 70. People over the age of 70, it'd be different. Come on, wait, this way. Wait, Chewie. Get here, you nut. What are you doing? So, yes, that's only people under the age of 70. For over the age of 70, different. But then again, if you're over the age of 70, then you have got pre-existing conditions, pretty much age-related situation. Oi! Nutter in my way. So yeah. Well, I mean, even there are people around the age of 70 who have had the virus and survived. So yeah, even then, it's not 100%. Yeah. If you're over the age of 70, nowhere near. But under the age of 70, the percentage is so low, it is absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, there you go. I thought that correction was necessary because I really listened to what she was saying, and yeah, there is a slight difference between under the age of 70 and all in. So there you go. I'm not going to lie about it. If I say something that's not true, I will correct it. Unlike other people who lie through their teeth. It's up to them. Yeah. I say if people lie about you, don't even try and correct them. Just let them do it. They are condemning themselves. Let them do it. Don't try and fight them on it. If that's what they want to do, let them do it. Yeah. Wait, Amber, leave. Yeah. Oh dear. Alright, too big. Leave. Lucy, obviously too big. Leave it. Find a smaller stick. If you can't even get through the wooded area with that stick, it's too big. Nutter. There you go. Alright, Lucy, come here. Stick. Here you go, Bella. Lucy, here you go. Take that one. There you go. That's a stick. Good size. Perfect size for a Lucy Lou. No, you dropped it. Okay, you're going to walk off without it, aren't you? Hey, Lucy, where's your stick? Lucy, no, where's your stick? Lucy, stick. Lucy, stick. There you go. That fell apart, okay. Now it's an even smaller stick. There you go. Alright, worked out beautifully, didn't it, really? We've got an even smaller stick now. So, yeah. Right, so we've got football matches starting again tomorrow. The Premier League, that'll be interesting. In Scotland, I think you've got, I'm not sure, Rangers playing Celtic. There might be, because there was something on the news about it. So I think they are. If that's the case, certainly try and keep those fans apart. Whether you've got COVID or not, probably a good idea to keep those fans apart. They don't tend to play well together. It's all to do with religion. Catholicism versus basically Church of Scotland, or CFE. But Church of Scotland, basically, yeah. Crazy business. Oh, we've got skeletons now. That's new. They weren't here before. They're new. Yeah, is that new, Mollie? Little plastic skeleton. Cool. Okay. Is that for Halloween? Possibly, yeah. Okay. It could be for Halloween. They ain't got no body. No. Well, they've got bodies, but no muscles or bones or... What, got bones? Well, plastic bones. But yeah. So that's a body, really. Yeah. Face mask. Someone... Lucy, get... Lucy, do you want it? You take it, Lucy. Go on, Bubs. You take it. Go on, Lucy. You turn it off. For now, not protecting that person from COVID. Well, not anymore because it's been discarded. Even them you can wash. Ones like that, wash it by hand, let it dry naturally, and then you can wear it again. As soon as you clean it, you can wear it. It will still do the same as what it would do before. They're not going to be the best ways of protecting yourself then. Not in any way, shape or form. Of course not. But to be completely honest, I wear a face mask when I'm going into a shop. Do I wear it any other time? No. I don't wash my hands anywhere near as much as I did before now. Not anywhere near as much as I did. Yeah, when we were in that lockdown initially. Yep. Yeah, you go into a shop, you touch something, you think, oh, I better wash my hands. So, you go home and you bleach the products in case someone else has touched it. Did all that. But then, sort of sod it. The heck am I doing this for? Why am I fearing this thing? No, I'm not going to fear it. I'm just over 50, fairly fit, not mega fit. There are people that are 50 that are far fitter than I am. There are people that are 70 probably far fitter than I am. Yeah, that's true. Not many, but there are some, yes. Yeah, that would be true. Yeah. Anyhow, yeah. Well, I've got gym booked tomorrow. I probably won't do it, though. Probably not, because, I am considering what to do now with regards to training. Come here, Amber. Amber here, now. Come here. I thought we got past these. Okay, come here, now. Over here. Jeez, come here now. Come on. Come over here. Over here. Loose. Come. Come, Loose. Where's that person walking? I think we're walking right directly to us. No idea. Come here, Chewie. Sit now. Come here, Chewie. Sit. Come here. Come here. Chewie, get here now. Riley here. Riley here. Sit. Sit. Stay. Amber. Stay. Chewie, no. Up, Riley. No. Riley. Sit down. Who's the boss? Yeah, I am. Now sit. Sit down. Now. Park it. Amber, sit. Good girl, Mollie Collie. Good girl, Lucy. Well done, Mollie Collie. Yeah. You know who the boss is, don't you? Yeah. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. Well done, Luce. What you got? A sticky. Lucy, you got a sticky. Here you go, Luce. Right, let's try and go this way. Got to be careful when we're walking out of here because this is where all the dogs come to poo in these areas, just off that path. So, got to be careful. Amber, leave. God knows what she smelt. Probably a dog peed over it at some point. So yeah. Right, there you go. That's one dog so far we've come across. Oh, we did come across the ones at the start. But I thought they're the same. I thought they're the same dogs. They could very well be. Yeah, I don't think so though, because they were seeming to be going back to the car. So they couldn't have got here. Well, they could have done if they ran, but the person didn't seem to be running. So yeah, probably not the same person. Anyhow, yes, we've got football matches, yes. So it's going to be interesting. Well, because for United, apparently Maguire has said he's able to play. There's a lot of people seriously questioning whether Harry Maguire is actually able to play. I was in the gym yesterday and speaking to a few Man United fans. One of them even said we should sell Maguire as soon as possible. It's like, yeah, but we're going to lose tons of money if we do that. If we sell him now, we won't get anywhere near the 80 million we spent. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. No, I would agree completely, and I agreed at the time. I said at the time, he's not worth 80 million, nowhere near. I mean, part of the reason why United paid 80 million is because Ed Woodward is a terrible negotiator. He hasn't got a clue what he's doing. And because it's Manchester United, and at the moment, they're in desperate need of players. You know, plus you have the English connection. Because Maguire's English, you always pay a bit more for someone who's English. Yeah, because clubs in the Champions League need an English contingent in a team, need a certain amount of English players in order to have a squad that qualifies for the rules So, yeah. Right, and as the big teams tend to bring in foreign players because they're better, generally speaking, they are. Well, because you've got a much bigger field to look at, haven't you? Yeah. If you're looking at English players, you've only got England to look for the players. If you're looking at European, then you've got the whole of Europe. And then you've got South America, and you've got all the other nations that you can look at. Footballing nations to get your players from. So, obviously, you're going to get better players if you look abroad. Because you've got a much bigger range of players to look for. Oi, Lucy, get out of there. Look your mucky paws again. Oh, Amber, where are you? Where's Amber? I see Amber, she's in the woods. Calm down, Luce. Calm down, Bubba. Calm down now. No, no. Be a good girl. Riley, this way. Come on, Smiley Riley. She's a bit playful. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. 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 Well, I did the video earlier from last night, and yeah. Yeah, so that one's done. I've got the one from earlier today, but I did the walk earlier. I will include that. This was a correction. So I might just put them both together. I might separate them, I'm not sure. Easier to watch if they're separated, I would guess, because you haven't got to watch so much. So, yeah. But yeah. Hopefully, sooner rather than later, we will be completely out of COVID. Hopefully. I mean, we just need the governments of the world to, at least one of them, to look at it that way and say, well, let's try it, shall we? Because like some idiot earlier on was on the one of these politicians, older politician, could have been yesterday he was on, but talking about this these new measures, basically admitting that they probably won't work, but it's like, well, we might as well just try it. Excuse me, moron, you are supposed to be an MP. You were saying we might as well just try it. What about euthanasia? Yeah, people over the age of 65. Certainly politicians, once they get to 60, wipe them out. It might not fix the problem, but you might as well just try it. Does that just try it work for you as well? Because of course you're over 60, so that'd be you. Does that work for you? No, of course not. If something's a bad idea, it's not a good idea to say, well, we might as well just try it. It's like, really? That's not the way a politician should be thinking, is it, really? But as I said earlier, it's all about towing the line with your party. Your party says, this is what we're going to do, toe the line, because they've got something called the whip. And anyone that's looking as if they're not going to toe the line, they send the whip after them, and they try and get them in line, threaten them with this, that and the other. And Jesus Christ, come on. What about doing what's best for the country? Letting the MPs stand by their judgment, rather than by the judgment of somebody who's a leader who may be completely wrong in what they're doing and what they're thinking. Completely wrong, quite possible. I mean, the problem is, the only recourse about this is a general election. The problem is, general election won't happen for about another 4 years. And by that time, what could the damage be from the measures taken to avoid deaths resulting in COVID? Or from COVID? Yeah. What could the damage be? You're talking 4 years down the line of making similar measures of lockdown, open up, suddenly more cases, lockdown again. Open up, suddenly more cases, lockdown again. In out, shaking about, as I said the other day. Yeah, that's the reality, isn't it? You keep on doing it. You keep on jumping. Basically, it's like the government is behaving like someone who's scared of a spider, and that spider is in the bathroom, and every time that spider moves, they jump on a chair. When that spider seems to be gone, they get down again, then all of a sudden the spider moves back up on the chair. Now, of course, while they're back on the chair, they can't do anything because they're on a bloody chair. Can they get on with their lives? No, because they're on a bloody chair. They've got to get off the chair to get on with their lives, haven't they? But they're being paralysed by the sight of a spider. Right? We do have a dog ahead that seems to be coming here, all the way here. The owner is all the way over there. Oh, what now? Jesus, have we not come across this person already? Is this the one we came across earlier? I'm not moving out of the way this time. Did last time, no chance. Right, I'll pause it a sec. Right, got past that one. Oh, as I say, with regards to all this stuff, it is exactly like a spider in a room, and you're panicking, and stopping life every time you see this spider. At some point, make a decision. Get the spider outside, kill the spider, get over your fear of spiders, do something. You can't keep jumping up on a bloody chair every time you see that spider move, or every time you see it, can you? You can't live like that. We as a people have got to decide we can't live like this, we've got to stop. Now, thankfully, people are starting to challenge the government, but the problem is, to a certain degree, you've got Labour mayors challenging the government, basically saying to the government, if you want us to lock down, just give us more money. If you give us more money, you pay everyone's wages during this time, then cool, we're locked down. We do that for 2 weeks. We don't mind everyone else who isn't actually infected in this way for money, having their lives knackered. Just so long as the people who could lose out a tiny bit with regards to wages aren't impacted by it, the rest of us will take a hit. Nobody should be taking a hit, should they? Nobody. So, it is what it is, but that's what I say. We live in a world which is weak. I mean, God forsake we ever get in a war situation again. If we do, we're knackered. Absolutely knackered. I mean, you have to say America, most of Europe and the UK are absolutely knackered. If China decide to go to war against the rest of us, we're dead. We're goners. Because in society we're so weak, we're so left-wing, lily-livered pussies, basically now. We're just that. That's what it is now. Well, one second. Is it you missing again? Yeah, you were behind again. I wonder who was missing. It was you. It was the Mollie collie. I should have your collars on. It's getting dark now, isn't it? Yeah. Oh well. It is what it is. We'll be getting home soon, yes indeed. Oh dear. Yep. That's what I say. I mean, the church is about not offending people, and you can't move forward if you're like that. You just can't move forward if you're like that. If you're picking people to speak because they don't offend, because they give a comfortable message, you're never going to get God. God's never going to work in your church, because when God works in your church, it's anything but comfortable. I mean, it might be fantastic, but it's not comfortable. That's a certainty. You will not get comfortable if God is working in your church. You can get glorious, you can have holy, you can have miracles, but comfortable? No. That's what I said previously about you've got to test your faith. You've got to keep moving forward with your faith. You're going to make it grow. Like you do when you exercise muscles, you're going to exercise your faith. And that's because of the fact that when it comes down to the point when you need that faith, you haven't got it. sort of society. You know, if you're basing everything on lies, on mistruths and all that sort of stuff, when you need to be honest, when you need to be trusted like a government, you won't be trusted because you've ruined that. If you're honest most of the time, at least most of the time, then when you need to be trusted, you can be trusted. People will trust you. So when politicians go out all the time and speak the party line, when they then go out and speak the truth, no one will believe them because they're known as a liar already. You're just a politician, that's all you are. And that's the point, just a politician is a good way of describing these people. If they're just party politicians, then they are just politicians. There's nothing more to them. Yeah, you can't trust these people at all. They shouldn't have any friends. None at all. Because they can't be trusted. If in their work they're a liar, then how can you trust them in their personal life? I mean, maybe you can. But there's a certain degree of psychopathic nature to these politicians if they're quite happy to lie all the time. If they're quite happy to con the public all the time. And they can do it with a straight face. As I said earlier, there was that politician who Julia Hartley-Brewer was getting frustrated with and said, yeah, why don't any of you understand false positives and what that means? And he just smiled. He smiled because he does understand that. He knew exactly what she was saying, but he couldn't admit it. And it's like, oh, Jesus Christ. You deserve to lose your seat. You deserve to have to be taken to court and have to pay back every single penny you've earned as an MP. That smug little grin. Oh. Bring Stoning back. Yeah. Bring Stoning back. False prophets. Well, we haven't got false prophets. Well, we have got loads of false prophets, but let's put them aside a second. False MPs. Yeah. MPs who say, oh, we so care about the people that voted for us. But all we're interested in serving you. No, you're not. You're not interested in serving them in any way, shape or form. All you're interested in is serving you. The only reason why they serve their party is because they want their party support at the next election. They don't want to lose their seat. That's what it all is. Do they really believe that the party's right? No. I mean, a lot of people that choose a party, they're not necessarily even having, they've not even necessarily got politics that suit the party they're in. Yeah, their own beliefs are politics. There's a lot of people in Labour that are really conservatives and vice versa. There's a lot of people in the Republican Party in America that are really Democrats. You know, they become Republicans because they have a better chance of being elected in the area they're in if they stand as a Republican. And being elected is the most important thing because of all the benefits you get from that. I mean, look, it's hard work. You know, you need a team around you, you need tons of money. So your team basically spends most of its time trying to get money. Because you need money to be re-elected. But the point of it is, if you are a party politician, and you stand by your party, no matter what, you'll get elected again. Your party will make sure you do. They'll stand by you. They'll send the big guns to help you to get re-elected. That's what they do for their puppets. That's the point. That's all you are, is a puppet for your party. So there you go. Anyway. So basically, I've spoken about the things I spoke about on the early one, just a bit more on all the subjects, really. So there you go. So, I don't know. I'll do them separately, I think. You take care. God bless. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.